Hello. There we go. All right. So I'm Josh, and so I was gonna do a little interactive, well, quasi-interactive thing, but given time, I'm just gonna say some of you, are going to camp. Some of you are probably really excited about it. And some of you might be, just going because that's what you do, over the summer. And, when you found out that you're going to have to do, work, you might have gotten less excited than you were. And some of you might be somewhere in the middle. As I was joking with my dad at the beginning of this, I'm supposed to talk on the abundance of mission work that I've done. So I'm going to tell you about the one time that I went to Savannah, Georgia, when I was in high school, middle school, something like that. I don't recall being particularly excited about going. I think we were just going because the opportunity was there, and my parents said, "Hey, we're going." One of my friends went with me. But as far as the emotions leading up to it, that was about it. I knew I was going somewhere hot because it's Savannah, Georgia, and it's over the summer. If you haven't been to Savannah, it's hot. If you think the summers here are hot and humid, it's not anything compared to Savannah. So we go down, and again, I'm not super thrilled, but to get the pessimism out of the way, it was actually really fun. So even though we had to go and do work in my group, I was actually with my dad and my friend that went with us, and we were re-roofing a house. So I think that's what most people were doing down there, was re-roofing houses. And it was not easy. I don't know if any of you have shingled a house before, taken up the shingles and then shingled. It's not easy, especially when you don't really have a lot of strength like I did at the time, implying that I have more now. But even though we were doing hard work, we still got to have praise and worship time at the beginning and end of the days. And I like music. I like to play more than I like to sing. But I actually got to hang out with some of the musicians and talk to them, which I thought was really cool. So some of you, I can't make any statements, but a smaller group that's going, I'm sure that opportunity might be there to meet, those people. But aside from that, I got to meet other people that I had no idea who they were beforehand, and got to have great fellowship with new people. And they were in the same boat as I was, so they were trying to make the most out of the trip as well. So we all had a lot of fun there. So it'll be fun, even if it's doing work. And you guys kind of get an option of doing something that you want to do, which is, I think, even better as far as going into it thinking, or going into it with the expectation of having fun and being more excited about it. So I'll leave you with one funny event that happened when we were there. So we're building or re-roofing this house, and I think I've worked with my dad a few times at that point over the summers, and I've seen them throw bricks, 3, 4 at a time, 5 feet in the air, to somebody else that's catching those bricks. They're used to throwing the bricks, and the person that's catching them is used to catching the bricks. Well, we had a young girl that she was, down at the bottom of the house. This was just a one-story house. And I think Dad said, hey, we need a hammer, throw that hammer up to us. So she said, okay. So she takes the hammer and she throws it, and it doesn't go up, which if you're ever throwing something to someone up, just a bit of advice, you don't just want to throw it to them, you actually want to try to arc it so that way it's not going as fast when they catch it. Well, this went right into a window. And thankfully, if I remember correctly as well, this was a decade ago, to give you perspective. I think the homeowner was okay. They kind of laughed it off-ish. I don't think they got too mad about it. Am I in the ballpark?
Yeah, we did replace the window. We got somebody to come out and fix the window. Yeah. Well, I think it was a bottle of water instead of a hammer.
Oh.
But either way.
It sounded like it.
She cleaned it.
Yeah.
So, you guys, you'll get to have fun. And it's, mission work it's not about you, which is the purpose of this whole 40 days study that we've gone through, is that it's not about me, it's not about you. It's all about God and Jesus and doing what we can for Him, fulfilling our purposes. So doing missions is one of those things, and God doesn't want these things to be mundane. He doesn't want us to serve Him and not get excited. So when you go into this with that mindset, and I encourage you to pray, a lot leading up to camp, and just pray for God to give you the excitement and the enthusiasm. Whatever that might mean, however He might need to speak to you about, getting excited. Pray that if you're not already excited, that God, reveals something to you so that you get excited, because He wants us to be excited about going out and doing things for Him. After speaking with Rose, we're going to postpone our final song. I'm going to ask my dad to pray, and we will end there tonight.